I'm Wongster 1970, and today I'm going to be working on the front brake calipers of my 1985 Honda Shadow VT700C. Let's get started. First thing I'm going to be doing is removing this banjo bolt. Put that out of the way. 8. Yes. I should be able to slide this off. It's dripping all over me. I'm going to remove this bolt here. Slide that out of the way. There we go. They still look good. Got a groove in there that goes in. Now this, all we have to do is remove it from this side. You should be able to slide that whole thing out. It doesn't look that healthy. Get that out. Remember, that goes towards the brakes, towards the pistons. These both should be the same. Okay, I should be able to work this out. There's some dirt in there. That's a little better. Still a little snug. I do have a brake hone. I wonder if I should try running it through there. You can see it's scored up pretty good in there. I'm going to try running the hone through it quick. I'm using this adjustable brake cylinder hone, part number 25028. I'm going to squirt some oil down in here and try to. That should work. Well, it is cleaner. Yeah, still some pitting down in there. It does look better. And the piston slides right in and out of the bore. So that's good. So I'm going to clean these up, put her in the ultrasonic cleaner for a little bit. That is definitely a 5/16. We got everything cleaned up as best it's going to be. It's been through the ultrasonic cleaner. I soaked all of the gaskets and brake clean, or all the O-rings. So this thicker one is going to go in the bottom. The thinner one will go in the top. I'll try putting the piston in. Then he slide right in the bore. Felt like it was sliding in. Yep, right in. Same thing with the other one. See if I can get this done before the battery dies. That one slid right in. Upper ones seem to go in pretty good also. Let's see. Alright. Right in there. I'm going to be putting this bellows, grease seal, whatever it is, back in here. And I'm also going to put this one in here. Put a little bit of grease on here. A little grease on that. That should be good. Moves in and out nice. I don't go just like that. That moves in and out very nice, very nice. So is this. And as long as the pistons are working nice and smoothly, I don't think we'll have any problems. Put the brake pads back in. Brake pad in there. That should be nice. That's back together. It's got to go and torque everything back up. I'm going to tighten this to 7 foot-pounds. This is the bolt that holds the brake pins in. Go. Tightening this bolt to 18 foot-pounds. I'm going to slide the caliper back up onto the rotor. I'm going to tighten these to 25 foot-pounds. Go. Going to install the banjo bolt. There we go. That's 10 foot-pounds. I'm just going to snug this one for now. Bleeder valve. Come back and bleed down. I'm taking apart the other side now. Removing the banjo bolt. There it is. Gets a 10mm bolt down in here. Then I have to remove that holds the speedometer cable in. Okay. 8mm bolts here. Hold the caliper on. Slide this out. Removing the lock. brakes. They look pretty good. I guess let's see the other side. This bolt here's got to come out. That I think is a 12 also. Move that out of the way. It should pull out. No braking. Move that off. Dust boot. Pin could use a little cleaning up also. Loosen this. Doesn't seem to be too bad. Board could use a little cleaning out also. Pry that up out of the way. It could use a little sanding. No, that one there's partially out. That's not good. It could have been hanging up. These bores are pretty pitted up. Oxidized pretty good. So I'm going to go and run the hone through them and see if I can get them cleaned up. I'm going to put a little brake fluid in here to lubricate it. I'm going to clean this out and back to see what it looks like. It is better in there, but I'm going to give it one more round each cylinder, and then I'm going to put it in the ultrasonic cleaner after I clean that out, and hopefully it turns out better. More brake fluid in there. Got her tightened down. Let's give her a good turn. Get her cleaned up, see what she looks like. Still not 100%. There is some buildup down in here that I'm going to have to try to get out. I'm going to put her through the ultrasonic cleaner and see if it'll clean that up, because my seal may not have been going through, seating in there right. Well, I got everything cleaned up as best as I'm going to get it. There was some oxidization in where the O-rings go, or the seals. I've got all that cleaned out. Still a little bit of surface oxidization, but it's a lot better than what it was. I got the pins cleaned up, got this bracket cleaned up, and the pistons. So now just have to wait for some seals, because I got two in a that I took out that were damaged. This is a kit that I got from Brake Crafters. Part number BC44H. I think that might be it. But I got the seals here soaking, or the O-rings, whatever, that go in there. And it came with some grease, another valve, or another bleeder valve, some compression washers for the banjo bolt, and these bellows. So let's get to putting this back together. O-rings go towards the inside. But it's not twisted. Looks good. There's the other one in there. And that one is in there. Good. There's our upper one. That seems to be pretty good. Not seated in right. Maybe it is. There we go. That might be the one I had to clean out. Okay. Put a little bit of brake fluid on the piston. I went right in there. I cleaned this piston up with some 1500 grit sandpaper, and it is working much better than what it was before. So I'm going to take this one back out and work on it, see if I can get it to free up some more. Okay, you can see this one is better also. Still not 100%, but I'm hoping that it's enough. And it's going to work good. Next thing, we're going to install this piece that the brakes slide on. And that should only go one way. There we go. Put a little bit of grease on here. Just gonna rub some on there. Put the thicker one towards the inside. A little grease on the pins. I cleaned these up with the 1500 grit sandpaper also. Start down through here. Got that on there. Or put some on the pin. It's going to go this way. There we go. Slide the pin through. Go. That's nice and smooth. I'm gonna get this end down over the under the pin. There we go. That's working a lot better than what it was before. Put a little bit of grease down in the bore. The shorter end, or the smaller end, goes inside of here. Rotate that, make sure it's in there. I don't think it's in the whole way yet. There we go. Grease on this shaft here. I was able to get this on, by just pushing down and rotating it around, and it slipped up right over top there without needing to pick. So that's good. So now I need to put the bolt back in here, and I can torque some of this stuff down. I'll install this replacement brake bleeder, or bleeder valve, brake bleeder valve, and now I can get the torque and everything. I'm going to torque this bolt to 7 foot-pounds. I'm going to torque this bolt to 15 foot-pounds. There we go. I'm going to slide this back up on the rotor. Okay, let's get this up on here. Slid up on there pretty good. Get our bolts back up in here. Let me find the torque specs for them, and I'll be right back. Putting the caliper bolts on at 25 foot-pounds. There we go. There we go. That's 15. 7 foot-pounds. That's 7 foot-pounds. I don't trust it. Tighten them up. And then bleed the brakes out. Got everything hooked back up. Got the lines bled out. And you can see the clutch is working. Yeah, as you can see, the brake is working good. And I'm hoping that fixes my problem. And the brakes were sticking. We'll see. That'll do it for this one. Well, that'll do it for servicing the front brake calipers on my 1985 Honda Shadow VT 700C. I hope you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and stay safe.